All right, so this is about starting a small business and how to focus your energy on the right effective things, okay? Because as a small business owner, we want to focus on a lot of things. We want to do everything. And everything we want to do doesn't pay the bills. Everything we want to do doesn't bring in money. It's a lot of fancy stuff. Like, oh, I want to make a beautiful logo. People will spend fucking 2 weeks to 2 months to 6 months to 8 months making their logo. But they haven't even made a penny within that time frame, right? So, the 3 things to focus on. And the 3 things we need to, the 3 things we have to stay focused, okay? So we now know there's manpower, we need that, okay? We know that we need a little bit of money sometimes, and we need knowledge, okay? Those are the 3 things that, Darian?
Yeah.
You wanna sit in on this real quick? I'm gonna talk about something that might help you see some stuff here. So we're also recording live right now too, so if you wanna stand right here for real quick, so I can get this video done for Sammy. So Sammy had a question. It was, how does a small business grow and right, just grow, okay? So in the business, there's 3 key things happening here. We need manpower, which is workers, yourself, and everybody. You do need cash because you need startup capital. Okay. All right, and you also need knowledge. That's so important here. I'm not even gonna spell things right because I think it's sleep. So, I had somebody I knew that was constantly saying for 3 to 6 months. I don't remember how long. For a long time, he goes, "I just need money. I just need money. I just need money." Like he kept saying that, and I got tired of hearing it. I was like, "Bro, you don't need money." I look at this chart here, and I go, I know you don't have enough knowledge. I knew that. That's why the things that he started didn't really quite take off. He dumped a lot of money in it. He jumped like 8 grand in one time, then he dumped another 10 grand in one time, but there was no return. So I knew at that time it wasn't money that he needed anymore, right? Because you only get so much of this. So I knew he needed this. So for his birthday, I bought him a book by Damon John called The Power of Broke. Because in that book, he talks about how you could be broke and still start a business, because when you're broke, you're so much more creative up here. And it's just the way it works. But when you're not creative, you're dependent on money, then you can't really get anywhere, okay? So, and also manpower. So we were talking about Sammy's business right now, how she could start scaling it a little bit, focusing it. So we pointed out some key things that we needed here, which is, what is this? I can't read my own. Is that manpower? No, it's not.
Never mind.
It's marketing. All right, so I'm gonna just write short. Marketing. Okay. Another Hebrew. Sales. You're doing sales as well too. Okay. She's also doing the shipping. Okay. And also design. Are you doing design? And you're doing the labor. Right? Labor meaning after you design, you got to link up the chains. Okay. So when they say a small business owner wears 17 hats, it's very true. Right now, you're focusing on, these are the things you're doing every day. All right. But what is that one thing that is the most important to allow you to get one more manpower so you can take some labor away?
Marketing.
Okay. That's important as well, but it's really sales. Because you need money to hire someone to say, all right, handle shipping. Then you can now you can put, instead of putting 20% of your time, you can now put 29% maybe, right? And then you can say, you know what? Shipping takes 29% of my time, and it's not gonna go to design. Because that's what you're passionate about maybe, okay? So you're doing this for several months. You're focusing on sales. You're focusing on sales 80% of the time, okay? And marketing, 10%. and whatever else from there. I'm just throwing numbers on the walls just so that you guys understand the concept. So how do you consciously measure this every day, right? That's why I was trying to tell you, just focus on influencer marketing right now and just trying to get sales in, right? Now you did the influencer marketing part, which I'm really proud of you to do because it's not an easy step, okay? And it didn't really quite work out the way we like, but it doesn't mean we quit. We keep going, we keep trying, right? We keep making pivots. It never ends. So as an entrepreneur, you just can't give up. You just can't. Okay. Adapt. So you have to adapt, you have to pivot, you have to change, you have to try, you have to experiment. You just have to do all that. It's just normal. Okay. So don't feel discouraged because the first 3 influencers you work with didn't show any results. You know what I mean? So now you want to focus more on this here. The design and everything, it's cool because I think you guys have a lot of designs now. I can see that you do, right? So you guys got 100 designs, pretend, but not enough sales yet, but then you go to 200 design. Is that going to make an improvement? So now you're spending a lot of designing time and labor time making this, and then 300 and then 400, but there's no focus yet because we're going wide, okay? So right now it's, all right, how do we just, like Tiffany, they probably only have a handful of products, but they're focused on their name, right? They don't go too wide on their own name. They just go narrow. So they go deep with, a fucking bracelet. They'll sell 100 of those in a second. And they make a massive margin on those things, right? Because it costs them $20 and they sell for 400, So right now you got to focus on sales, okay? Let your aunt handle the laboring. Okay, maybe just do 0 labor now. Okay, this is what I mean by when you have to take your passion into business, it's no longer your passion because you have to do things you don't want to do and you have to abide by the schedule now, right? Because 30 days, I gotta pay fucking rent, I gotta pay overheads, I gotta pay wages, I gotta pay rent. You have someone to answer to, so you have to focus on this. And you don't like that. So that's why some people go wrong because they don't want to do sales, they don't want to do marketing, they want to do design and fucking labor maybe, right? So right now you have to focus on sales and marketing right now, period. So it's good that you did the influencer marketing, but I think you're right. You needed a website because people need to come into your Instagram and click on the link and land into your website and try to buy something now. You see what I mean? So focus on sales, which now means building a website. Right?
Everything's on web now.
Everything's web, right? Yeah. So, and then starting your, so I'm just going to write it down for your notes, website, and also IG shopping. I'll show you how to do that. It's easy. Okay, Facebook marketing, Facebook/IG, but it's IG shopping, right? But it's under Facebook's platform because Facebook bought IG, that's why. So you need to focus on these 2, which is part of sales. So if you can spend 80% every day working on this and getting this up, then you're good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They meant sales as in like actual transactions.
No. It's not just saying,
okay,
here's change, here's cash. No,
okay.
Sales is the action that is going to bring in sales too. You know what I mean? So now you got to focus on IG shopping and website now. You know what I mean? And also, hey, extend it out to Etsy. All your stuff could be sold on Etsy as well too. You can test your keywords there as well, right? So doing keyword
research.
Right? Keyword research is part of sales, right? It's part of sales because you're trying to see how you can bring in more leads, lead generation, lead gen. Okay. All right. So remember, these 2 are top priority. Shipping, not enough sales yet. You don't have to worry about that yet, right? Design, you're passionate about it. Cool. Spend some time. But know what's important. Don't forget about the big picture, right? Because too much design, too much product, and not enough awareness, which is marketing, right? People don't know that you're selling jewelry. Like, hey, look at me. Like your hand's too low and all the other hands are up, but you have beautiful stuff, but now it's considered a hidden treasure because people can't see it, people can't buy it, you know what I mean? So you got to raise awareness, which is marketing, and then make the sale. By focusing on this, you'll get this. By getting this, you'll allow yourself to get rid of outsource this, and maybe outsource that, and then you can focus 80% of your time here now, right? And then the sales side, you build what we're doing right now. You build systems for it. You know what I mean? So does this answer your question right now? Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know it's a long-winded story, but I thought I'd take this time to share, to record, and also help you see like why we do what we do here as well too. You know what I mean? Answer your question?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we're done. We'll go home.
One minute.
You want to take a picture of this?
Yeah.